Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning, back at Copart. And as you can see, cars as far as you can see. Always like a kid in a candy store. Let's start off with the first row, see what we can find. So how they do this, they go row A through Z, which is all the way on the other side of the lot, with their trucks down there, motorcycles, 4x4s, some trucks up against this wall. We'll start with row A here, and whatever catches our eye. Is that an S10? Starting the day off right. Guys, you remember the S10s? It's been a long time since I've seen one, and I haven't seen one like this. The Z R5 package. Interesting. So this side isn't too bad. Some minor issues that PDR can handle. Got up against something here. We're gonna have rust somewhere. Definitely. So there's a rocker panel. What does the frame look like? That is the question. Can we get in there far enough to see? It's going to be scaly. It's going to be quite scaly. I'll lay something down and get under there myself and see if I can see if there's any issues with the suspension or the frame, but that would be my guess. So, the loss type, normal wear and tear. Yeah, I'm going to guess that's going to be mechanical or probably rust with the undercarriage or the frame. 2003. 22, 23 years old. Wow, it's been a long time since I sat in an S10. You guys remember the days of the S10s and the Ford Rangers, the little mini pickup trucks? I had one of both. We do have the keys here, so looks like there's some juice. Let's see if it fires up. All right, so we have the security light flashing. Let's close the door. Let's see. Okay. Wow, fires right up. And this thing purrs like a kitten. Only 110,000 miles. It runs good. We have good oil pressure. No gas in it. Can't keep it running for long. The battery's charging. Radio works. It's blowing heat immediately. AC. Oh, I could feel the compressor coming on. And yes, absolutely, AC is working. So I'm going to guess when I lay down to get under there, there's going to be some serious rust issues, but until I lay something down, and it's really muddy in here, guys. You can see the tracks, and winter's thaw is creating some soft, muddy conditions. So I brought a tarp. I just have to pull it out of my pack and lay down, and I'll get under there with a flashlight. Let's pop the hood first. Put that right back. So we have a new Valuecraft battery. Freshly changed oil, so somebody was taking care of it. As you can see from the belts down there, they're not cracked. Well, I'll tell you this. if I get under there and that frame is in decent shape, this one's going to be high on the list. Haven't had an S10 in forever. That brings back some memories. The S10s, the Ford Rangers, you can't pull a whole hell of a lot with them. Maybe a Sea-Doo or a snowmobile or a motorcycle. But, you know, they're fun to have. You can go get mulch with them, go get a little bit of lumber, haul some tools around. All right, let's see what else we can find. Ford Mustang 5.0. Oh, please tell me the other side is in good shape. That is badass. Oh, I could see curtain airbag and the bumpers inside. And everything else is inside. You gotta love how they just throw the stuff in the car. What happened here? Oh, over here. Oh, wow, yeah. Horrendous hit. What a shame. Oh, it was manual as well. All the airbags. That's done. I already have a project replacing airbags. What a shame. So as I finish taking a look at the Cadillac, I see this Mercury Sable, another one I haven't seen in forever. Why is this one here? Let me guess, the other side is hammered. Well, the door. That it? '09 Mercury Sable Premium Lust Type rear end. So, door here, which is no big deal. Quarter panel can be popped out. Trunk. Let's see what the inside looks like. Bolsters just slightly worn. A little dirty. It's all right. Wow, it has been forever since I've seen a Mercury Sable. Let's see if we can get one of these keys. I don't see any juice. Nope. But it's gonna start. Just a little tap in the back. Let's see what this has in it. Yeah, so I don't know if this door will open. No, but what you want to look for is the C-pillar going up all the way down through. We have a little bit of surface rust, so that doesn't help it. .5 liter. Somebody was taking care of it. Can't see how many miles are on it, but there's a die-hard battery. Well, if I don't have time to call for a jump, I'll definitely put this on the list and keep an eye on it. And as I'm walking through the rows, there's something I want to show you, something else that if you see, run away. And you know what this thing here, this placard behind the inspection sticker is with the number on it? That is a service shop tag that they normally hang on the mirror. If you see in those, the interior of any vehicle, run. It's here because it couldn't or was chosen not to be repaired by the owner and has some serious issues. Moving right along. Walking through the rows, I come up on an Acura, what's this, RDX. Nothing on this side. Yeah, RDX. Nothing but some minor things on this side. What's going on with this? These sell very well. So, 2017, unknown. So, I love these because these are a challenge trying to figure out why they're here. Could be mechanical, undercarriage issues, anything. Let's see if it has power. It's got the dark tinted windows. Ah, now we know what it is. Vandalism. I hate seeing that. Somebody smashed the radio. Why? What I'd love to know is why take it out on the car? You have an issue with somebody. Yes, you're angry. You're furious. What does the car have to do with it? The car can be replaced, salvaged. What does that do? I don't get it. What does that do financially for the owner? Besides put them out of a vehicle for probably a couple days. They'll get a loaner. They'll get back on the road. Why take it out in the vehicle? Let me know down in the comment section what you think of that. But this thing here, I'm going to start it up. But other than the slices everywhere with a switchblade, not too bad. We have some on the steering wheel, dash. I mean, they went ham on this thing. They must have been in here for at least 20 minutes slicing and dicing this vehicle. What a shame. Oh, look at that. Even tried to cut out another sunroof. Thoughtful. Didn't even let the visors go. Let's see if this thing starts. Okay, well, we have juice, because this thing was, yeah, we have juice. We don't have a key. So somebody stole that too. Well, it was sitting in here. What a shame. Well, I'm sure it runs good. If somebody stole the key or hid it, then it runs good and somebody's looking for this. However, they forgot to get their, well, whatever that is. A bonus. And another one. Cop car to chase after it. Well, I guess we're going to have to pass. With no key, I can't start it. Now, this little Nissan has gone through the auction. I know because of the wheels here. Has gone through the auction at least 6 times in a row now. So, lost type front end, and it's not that bad. I'll show you. I don't know who put the claim in, but it is an 09 Nissan Frontier, and the insurance company is not letting this thing go without a fight. Got the mats in the back there. I agree with that 100%. So here's the damage up here. Just took a high hit up over the bumper, which is what I like to see, because then there's less structural damage. So you're looking at a fender, headlight assembly, hood, grille. Bumped it back into the door here. So you're probably looking at a good used parts, $2,500 worth of damage. If the wheel is still okay, well, who knows? But I'll have to see. I know I've seen the bidding go well up beyond $6,000, $7,000, and it never sells. So that means the insurance company is holding out for the best price possible. Let's see if it has. Can't open hood. Everything's taped. We also have a blown bag, so that's going to take another. Look at that interior. Excellent shape. Little dirty. I don't think it's going to have any juice. Let's try it anyway. Oh, it does. 47,000. Okay, only 47,000. Yeah, they're probably holding out for a good $12,000 to $15,000 for this thing, or more. Not enough juice to start it, but I'm glad I saw the mileage. That answers a lot for me. whatever they get it for, you're going to have to add on a good with the airbags, about $3,000. I'll keep an eye on it. Here's another one with a lost type of unknown that's been going through the auction over and over again. And all I ever see is down here, unless they ran over that pole that they bumped into and did some suspension damage. But as you can see, 2017 Mercedes GLS 450, lost type of unknown, Allstate Rapid Settlement. It took a little bit of a bump back here, no big deal. That's about it. It's always, when I see it here, it's always slammed, so it might be an issue with the air ride. Wow, has juice. Trim is cracked. Showing some age, but none of the airbags popped. Interior looks like it's in decent shape. Besides this over here, let's see if it starts up. All right, some major issues. We have the fob. It is not happy. I'm going to leave this for somebody that's more comfortable with Mercedes. But yeah, it is not happy at all. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for today. Found a lot of fun, interesting cars, and I've just started. I have I'm only on row at the end of C going on D, so I have a long way to go. A lot more videos for you guys. Let me know what type of vehicles you want me to stop and take a closer look at, and what you want to see within them. Here, what I'll do with this last one before we head out is I'll pull out the bumper app. We'll scan the VIN and see what something like this should be worth. I didn't get to see. I can't get to the mileage on this. All right, so let's pull up the bumper app. And then we'll go to pull up the camera so we can scan this. Okay, so it scanned the VIN. Right there it is. It pulled it right off the door. Now we hit search. Just have to give it a few seconds and it'll pull up a ton of information. There it is. It might show the mileage on here. Let's get down to market value. So it has over 100,000 miles on it. It's showing 115 the last time it was sold. So that would be retail, and somebody should be able to get it for 10 to 12,000. So there you go, guys. That's going to be it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning, and we'll catch you in the next video.